The following is a production of the Pulse Podcast Network.
It's a special edition of the Playback with Jay Dawg and CJ. So there's no need to hit the rewind button.
An instant classic right here. The 2025 Major League Baseball All-Star Game. This is our first instant classic on the Playback, Siege. What do you think? Our first instant classic.
I know, I'm excited, and
Yeah.
I told you when this went on.
Yeah.
I was out with a friend watching the All-Star Game. I was watching the Midsummer Classic, as they call it.
They do. Yeah.
I was out to dinner. My friend was home from California, and he's a huge baseball fan. Him and his fiance are giant baseball fans. They live out in L.A. He's a Yankees fan. She's a Giants fan. And they go to like Angels games. They've been to Dodgers games. They go to Oracle up in San Francisco all the time. So big baseball fan. So he actually asked me ahead of time what I was doing and if I would be willing to go out and watch the game with him. And I was like, of course, I would do that. I was going to watch the game anyways, so it gives me an excuse to have an adult beverage and a nice meal while I do it. So it was a good time.
I had no adult beverages because I was in front of children, so no.
The
ginger beer and Arizona iced tea.
Well,
Mucho mango.
The other thing is, so when I left this game, the score looked one-sided or lopsided.
That's why
I don't want to give anything away yet.
That's why you got to stay and watch, folks.
And I literally, as soon as I got home, the score was all tied up at the climax of the game.
Close to the end, that's right.
And I missed all of it pretty much. I was able to see like the highlights from the very, very end, but I don't, again, want to give anything too.
So three of the All-Stars, part of that 2000 All-Star Game, which was in Atlanta. This is Cumberland, just outside of Atlanta. Chipper Jones. Andrew Jones. And Andres, the Big Cat Galarraga.
That's cool.
Are all throwing the ceremonial first pitch to Matty Olson.
That's cool that the Big Cat got a little love there, too, because I feel like it's always
I haven't seen him in so long.
Well, I was going to say, I feel like it's always just the Jones not brothers, but the
Jones boys.
Yeah, the Jones boys is what I
Paul
was looking to say.
Skeen's second year in a row making his All-Star start, and this time he doesn't look goofy in those National League uniforms because they went back to the traditional American League, National League format. Well, they have had that anyway, but they've got back to the uniforms. The actual ones they wear on the field.
I like that. I thought this year's uniforms for the, not the All-Star Game, but the Home Run Derby, I thought the uniforms were...
Those were going to be the All-Star Game uniforms.
Right. That's what I like to call those the All-Star Game because it's really the All-Star weekend, like uniforms or, those couple days or whatever. I liked those. I thought those were all right. I've seen better. I've seen worse. I liked the jerseys they had last year too. But I think that having your team's jersey is... I don't know, makes it feel more old school, more traditional, and back to the way that baseball used to be. Now, I wanted to ask you because...
Gleyber Torres leading off. Detroit,
Skeens.
Not Yankees. Detroit for the American League squad, which was, of course, the squad managed by Aaron Boone.
The Skeens.
Yeah.
The Skeens.
The Skeens. Yeah.
Paul Skeens. So last year he made it to the All-Star game as a rookie.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Now, he had a handful of starts. There was a lot of controversy going into this All-Star game with someone named Jacob Misiorowski.
The Miz.
Getting the last-second call to compete in the All-Star game, essentially.
Yep.
And there was a lot of controversy on people saying...
What's the controversy? That he didn't play enough games?
Yes.
Okay.
And so,
well, that's not his fault.
I was going to say, do you think he should have made it to the All-Star game, or do you think that there's other pitchers that deserve to be there over him?
A lot of those pitchers couldn't pitch anyway because they pitched on Saturday and Sunday.
Right.
This was a Tuesday.
Because I've heard clips of people like Trey Turner making a very...
Well, he's sticking up for his guy. That's a strikeout by Skeens.
Making a public statement about how, he thought Misiorowski, it was garbage that he made it because he only had 5 starts.
This is a show. You need electric. Well, that's what I'm...
Skeens
is electric. The Miz is electric.
That's what I'm saying.
I want electric.
I feel the same way. It's like, well, Misiorowski threw a scoreless inning in the All-Star game.
Did he?
Yeah. I believe he did. I don't remember.
Well,
And
you'll have to find out and watch, aren't you?
we'll have to find out. But either way, what I'm saying is like
Another Detroit Tiger, Riley Green, the country music sensation. Not yet.
they got 2 Tigers leading off the lineup.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They have 6 Detroit Tigers in this All-Star game. I think that's 3 too many, but that's just me.
The guards, who'd they have? They had Quan.
That's it.
That was it.
Jose Ramirez wanted to rest his injuries. He wasn't injured, but Quan in this game re-aggravated his wrist. So he's out.
Nice.
So,
That's
terrific.
J Dawg is genuinely angry.
Chicka boom, don't you just love it? Anyway.
I wanted to ask you
also.
So this is something that I've been thinking about after the All-Star selections came out. I'm a Red Sox fan. Everyone knows that.
My condolences. And you just said the E word again. You owe so much money.
I know. I'm sorry.
You have to buy me a limo. With the amount of money, you're going to buy me a stretch limo and take me anywhere I want in the continental 48 states.
So the Red Sox are my favorite team. I like to think of myself as part of the Red Sox, an extension.
Even though you're not.
I know, but I like to think that
Go
way.
ahead.
The Red Sox had, I think it was just 2 people made the All-Star, maybe 3. I think Crochet didn't.
He pitched on Saturday.
Right, he
so
couldn't pitch,
on
but
Tuesday.
he was on the roster.
Yes.
It was Bregman, and then it was Chapman.
Yes.
And
Bregman felt terrible that he was essentially not voted in, but...
Well, that's what I'm saying is like, so I wanted to ask you, like, we've talked about this before, but do you think that, like, anyone from the guards should have made it, or do you think that there was any snubs, like anyone off the top of your mind right away that you feel was snubbed or didn't make it or could have had an appearance?
Trout.
Okay.
Just because of his body of work.
And he's healthy right now.
At the moment.
Right, which is...
He could be... I
wonder
was going to say, by the time the playback ends, he could be injured. So.
Well, I wonder if he...
Here come the Judge. Aaron Judge.
I wonder if...
MVP of last year.
I wonder if Trout stayed away from the All-Star game because he didn't want to get hurt. He's like thinking maybe I'm finally healthy. Maybe I don't jinx it and mess around doing some extra stuff.
He would have played.
He would have played, but I just feel like, I don't know. Maybe he like wasn't too concerned about it. Like maybe he's more worried about just playing.
I don't think he's heartbroken over it.
Yeah. Judge grounds out, and that ends the top of the first.
Top of the first inning, just outside of Atlanta at Truist Park. Yep.
Skeen shaking the hand of the ump
to make sure that he's clean, essentially. Yep. Shohei Ohtani will lead off for the National League. So you got the 2 MVPs we just saw in Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani, right? Last 2 reigning MVPs, right? Mm-hmm. So Judge just grounded out. And now you've got Tarek Skubal.
As I like to call him, Tariq, because I can't pronounce people's names.
You have an issue with that. I don't know why, but you know what? Hey, it's the way it is. Quan's, by the way, as we've said, Quan had gotten hurt. He looks like he's okay now. So
I was going to say, is he on the IL at all? Or?
No. But Tarek Skubal, which is funny because is he wearing a Nike or a Rawlings glove?
I can't tell right now.
Because on Sunday Night Baseball, he was wearing a Rawlings glove when they were in Texas. He might be wearing I don't know what the deal is.
Why he keeps switching?
Yes. Is there? And I didn't think that was allowed. Is that allowed? That's not allowed.
Well,
Maybe it is.
I think it is, unless they have a deal. Like I don't know. In college, schools are signed to.
Let's see. Is that a Nike? That's a Nike because you don't see the Major League Baseball logo on the back. So that's weird. Maybe it was an All-Star game only.
Maybe. And Shohei plays one down.
Lead off base hit for Shohei.
For Showtime.
Skubal, let's see. Is it? Let's see.
I think it is a Nike glove, but I think that, oh, wow. Look at the fans get riled up for Acuna.
Who should not have been, by the way.
I'm so mad at him still. I had him as my home run derby
favorite. Should not have started.
I had him as my home run derby favorite.
Gone for most of the year.
Then he backs out of the home run derby, and then he's like, "But I'll still do the All-Star game. That's fine."
You should do the All-Star game. You shouldn't do home run derby.
I know. I'm just mad.
It's an All-Star game.
Have you seen the throw that he had since the All-Star game? Obviously, we're watching the All-Star game right now. Have you seen the throw that he made that went viral? He had a throw from right field, didn't take a single step, he threw this ball 301 feet from like standing still to the third baseman and got out the runner. They were facing the Yankees. I forget exactly who it was.
So it was this past weekend. Okay.
Yes, one of the most viral plays I've seen in baseball in a long time. He absolutely got the third baseman didn't think he was getting that. Like the third baseman wasn't even expecting it. Acuna, I will say when he's healthy, and obviously like you just said, he missed half the season. Like when
he plays for the Braves, so I don't want him. Yeah, I don't want.
When he's healthy though, he's one of the top players in the league.
I'm in my guys, just folks, guys, gals, cats, kittens, whatever, right? I'm in my Yankees, Braves, Dodgers, Red Sox mode where I don't want to see them. And for the most part,
Acuna legs out an infield single off a broken bat.
What are you doing? You got to make the play. What are you doing?
He didn't even throw it. There was no attempt.
Didn't even throw it.
And you got to attack the ball too. Like
this is a Tigers game. I couldn't notice.
Like
They've got 6 All-Stars on this team. Was that Torres, by the way? I think it was, wasn't it?
Acuna cruising.
He was cruising. He was, yeah. Wasn't it? Let's see. Well, the shift was on too.
He's got that double repaired ACL.
Yeah, it was Torres. Torres, remember, was a Yankee for a long time. Mm-hmm. So weird seeing him as a Detroit Tiger. But that's
Ketel.
Just the way it is. Ketel Marte being made fun of.
I saw that
for the White Sox.
Yeah, that was
earlier this season. His mother had passed away some years ago, and Ketel Marte had his house robbed immediately following this.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
it was. It's not even just him. But
that's a base hit. That's going to score.
Right down the right field foul line, all the way into the corner. Shohei comes home.
Shohei's cruising in. He's just going to walk. Yeah, he can waltz in.
Yeah.
No play. Acuna was cruising.
All the way from first.
Tarek Skubal this has never happened to Tarek Skubal in his career. A game that does not count. This has never happened to him before.
What, giving up like 2 runs in the first inning before he gets an out? First 3 batters get on base. Not a good look for Skubal, but
so
also
we've got our MVP right now in Ketel Marte, right?
Currently,
that's right. And also, what I was going to say was we're using MLB's YouTube page with the MLB International feed with Matt Hard Rock Vasgersian and Yonder Alonso, who, by the way, I saw Yonder Alonso. I'm pretty sure he had a home run when he played for Cleveland in 2018 when I saw him take on the Orioles. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, he hit a home run, or at least he played in the game. So he played for Cleveland in 2018. So Yonder Alonso, Freddie Freeman, last year's World Series MVP, and of course started his career with the Atlanta Braves, won a ring with the Bravos in 2021.
I don't know if I've ever told you I collect sports cards. I'm a
yes,
big,
absolutely. I do too when I can. So.
Yeah,
you do more than I do because you've got the current thing going on right now. My cousin, my brother-in-law, and I. Excuse me. The 3 of us, we like to collect cards, and we send them out, get them graded. My cousin flips a lot of cards and stuff like that. So if you're ever looking for sports cards, you can always try and reach out to me, CJ here at the Playback. But one of the first Freeman grounds out.
One of the first nice piece of cards that I got, like a card with like a piece of memorabilia in it. Mm-hmm. I got Freddie Freeman's game jersey card from the season he won the MVP in Atlanta in what was it?
2020.
No, was it 2020?
I think he won the 2020. Let's see. They had the shortened season. Manny Machado, one of your favorites, at the dish.
Yeah.
of the San Diego Padres.
Probably my least favorite player in the league.
It's funny because I went to the house to watch this. Same thing happened. So, yeah. Who knew that Dustin Pedroia would be that beloved? I thought I'd be the only person born in the year 1983 that would be beloved. Well, certain women from certain industries are beloved in other ways that were also born in 1983 that we're not going to necessarily get into on this instant classic edition of the Playback.
He did win MVP in 2020
because it was him, hold on, in the American League, don't tell me, I think it was Jose Abreu of the Chicago White Sox. I'm pretty sure it was.
Let me look. Oh, you know what? I feel like you're right. I remember that.
It was a shortened season.
And didn't Abreu, he won the batting title for the AL that year or something, didn't he?
I think so.
He had the best batting average.
He went to the Astros.
And then kind of fell off.
He kind of did fall off.
Really quickly.
Yeah.
I can't look at the MVP season. I'm trying to look it up. Hold
Oh,
on.
we're gonna get our first ever ABS right here.
This is cool. I do like this.
This is the future, folks.
This is the future, and I honestly like it because it's not
ABS pitch challenge, automated balls and strikes.
It's not like the thing is the umpires like are all like, oh well,
That's a strike.
They're taking our jobs. They're taking our job. It's like it's not taking your job.
It's adding to it.
Yeah, it's essentially
Yeah.
like
Call overturned. Your buddy strikes out swinging. How
yeah,
about
let's
that?
go. Yeah, he's not my buddy. I don't want to say that.
Manny Machado, the classiest city in America, by the way, the San Diego Padres.
Stay classy,
you got
San Diego.
I knew you knew what I was talking about.
Of
Cal
course.
Raleigh, by the way, behind the dish, the big dumper.
I mean, and the night before this game, he coming off of a
won
home run derby.
That's right.
First switch it hitting catcher ever to win the home run derby. First catcher.
And
to
speaking
ever
of
win the home run
catcher,
derby.
Will Smith. No, not that Will Smith. A different Will Smith. This Will Smith's getting jiggy with it in the batter's box right now.
Trying to send this baseball to Miami.
He is.
With a swing like that.
I see what you did there. So if the Mariners switched, that's the thing. The Mariners, you're seeing that dark uniform, the
dark navy blue.
dark navy blue. The Mariners, is that their primary road uniform? Like the Tampa Bay Rays now have a primary. They don't have a road gray.
I feel.
I
like,
guess so.
I feel like it's got to be if everyone else is wearing the grays. And
You said
Scooble,
the E word.
Scooble puts them down.
He got into some trouble though. 2-0, and Clayton Kershaw, who was added on from a legacy legend standpoint,
I'm cool with that.
comes in, and he's again not going to pitch much.
I hope not. Cal
I
Raleigh.
like that, but no. But what a catch though,
Kyle Tucker.
King Tuck. Cal Raleigh thought he was going to get extra bases on there, and King Tuck got in the way of that. Kyle Tucker won a World Series with the Houston Astros, is playing for the Chicago Cubs right now, and made a web gem right there.
My preseason MVP choice right here was Kyle Tucker. I don't know if you remember.
I remember
did
that.
choose
Yes,
him.
you did.
I think another Cub
Odds are
might
good
be
there. PCA.
Yeah, another Cub might be taking it. But
PCA.
I think I like the Kershaw legacy vote. I'm not going to lie.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., by the way, was the 2021 All-Star Game MVP in Colorado. I believe he was the first ever Toronto Blue Jay to win All-Star Game MVP.
Did you know that, speaking
Crushed
of
the baseball in
All-Star
Colorado.
Vlad Jr.,
Yeah.
he won the home run derby a couple of years ago. He set the record for most
He
home
did.
runs in one home run derby.
25 years ago, his dad was playing in this All-Star Game.
That's cool.
Isn't that unbelievable? 25 years.
The
Who's your Vladdy?
the home run derby record he set, he hit 91 home runs in a single home
Which
run derby.
have they made a rule, or have they capped it of some kind, or no?
No, I don't think there's
They
a
keep changing the rules. For
I
home run
know they
derby
do change
every
the
year.
rules, which makes it like hard to keep it consistent.
Yes.
But I don't think they have a cap to it other than the time limit. And like, well,
There's still a time limit.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. There's a time limit, and there's like you only get so many baseballs.
Yes.
That's like the cap now. It's like I think before it was like there was no limit on baseballs. It was just
Got him.
Kershaw with a K.
And I think this is when Roberts takes him out. 2 batters in, and that's it. I'm pretty sure.
He doesn't
Hang
even
on.
give him a third batter.
No.
Well, yeah, you know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
funny.
that's what- yeah.
Well, I bet Dave Roberts, his manager's like, we don't need to push it. Like, why don't we just take him out?
The thing is,
he already got a K.
To your point, Siege, you make an excellent point. You make an excellent point.
Mm-hmm.
LA has a lot of all-stars, as you're seeing, right? Mm-hmm. He's the manager of the National League. That's his guy.
That's definitely what he's thinking.
Aaron Boone, Yankees. Those are his guys on the Yankees. Does he want to overexert them?
No.
Those are his guys. He sees them all year.
Well, you know what?
Now a meaningless exhibition game.
Well, I was about to say, if I'm the Dodgers pitcher here, or Dodgers manager, excuse me, I'm taking my guy out. I'm giving him his time because, like, I bet Kershaw wants to play.
But he realizes that this is an all-star game. It's an exhibition game.
Right. So,
And now
of
you've
course,
got
he sends in
Jason Adam of the San Diego Padres.
his rival. I wonder if he is going to try and work his rivals' players a little more than all the other
Work
players.
those fingers to the bone. What could go wrong, right? Yeah.
Like maybe-
How's that arm feeling, kid?
Now, maybe it's bad to give your rivals more playing time. It goes back down to that.
It's strategy.
It's almost like
Yeah.
it's almost like in the NFL, the bye week.
Yep.
Coaches have to determine whether or not they want to play their players or not even the bye week. A better example is, that bye week that teams get in the playoffs. The big argument is always
for baseball.
Well, no, for football.
For football,
the first round,
rest.
how some teams get a week off.
Yes, only one team gets a week off.
The number one
now.
seed.
The number one seed gets a week
right.
off now. Yep.
Well, people in the past have argued, is the 1 week rest beneficial or
does it hinder?
Right. Is it bad for your team or is it good for your team?
What do you think of these Padres hats, by the way? The yellow bill on the
I
cap?
like those.
Wow, they don't do that for the regular ones. That's
O'Hearn with
is this Ryan O'Hearn?
It's foul, I believe.
Is it Ryan O'Hearn?
It is Ryan O'Hearn.
Of the Baltimore Orioles. They're not having a good season.
No.
And this is one of the few bright spots that they have. Is they got a guy starting in the All-Star game and the DH in Ryan O'Hearn. Yeah. I didn't vote for him.
Well, what's crazy to me is that I
don't hate him.
It's Ryan O'Hearn and not Adley Rutschman.
As a catcher.
Jackson Holiday. It's not
as a shortstop.
It's not Gunnar Henderson
as a second base.
It's not like any of those. None of those stars that they have on their team are
Ryan O'Hearn. Yep,
are doing anything.
His first career All-Star selection, having a good season.
Ryan O'Hearn is the big name coming out of Baltimore this year.
If you had went to Vegas and you had placed a bet, and you said, you know what, the only person that's going to start this game for the Baltimore Orioles is Ryan O'Hearn,
I would have told you no. I would have been. See, and look.
Logan Webb now coming in.
Another division rival to the Dodgers. Logan Webb, a Giants pitcher.
San Francisco Giants, yeah.
Another team that
second career All-Star selection.
Another team that's trying to
What do you think of this Giants
with
hats?
The Dodgers. I also like these two.
The orange bill, which they do use.
I like the All-Star Game logo, which you have the All-Star Game hat, right, for the guards?
Yes. The Junior Caminero, I believe.
I like the logo this year.
Yeah, Junior Caminero of the Tampa Bay Rays. This kid's exciting.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much power he had until I watched the Home Run Derby and watched him. He put on a clinic out there. He almost won.
He makes it look easy at Steinbrenner Field because, Steinbrenner Field is not a major league field. It is this year, and they're going to play postseason games, and
we'll see.
We'll see. That's right.
We'll see if they play postseason games. Watch what you're saying there. I feel like you're insinuating that there's a certain Boston team that might fall the ranks. I don't.
They've got a tough schedule.
I don't know if I agree with it.
Tough schedule.
All we got to do is get
another Detroit Tiger. This time, Javi East Coast Baez.
He's finally looking like back to his normal self
because he had signed a contract with the Tigers and didn't look like he earned it.
He looked like he was about to
washed.
About to be bounced from the league.
Yeah,
that's how bad he was. So I'm really happy to see him actually doing good again.
So again, Tigers most All-Stars in this game 6.
I was a fan of his when he was in Chicago. That Cubs team
in 2016.
Yeah, the World Series Cubs team. He was huge then, and he looked good when he first came to Detroit at first, but then it fell down. It fell apart really quick. One of my favorite Javier Baez moments, one of the best base running IQs I've ever seen. The time when he outsmarted the Pirates. They were playing the Pirates. It was Cubbies Pirates. Mm-hmm. Javier Baez, there was a guy on second. Javi hits a grounder to first base. And instead of stepping on the bag, the Pirates first baseman just held on to the ball, and Javi backed up and went to home. And
I remember that.
And the first baseman chased him. And then Javi dodged the tag, and the guy who was on second had rounded all the way to home, and they were able to score. And Javi got to he got to first, and then there was an error, and he was able to get to second all on the same play. That's one of my favorite base running plays I've ever seen.
What kind of revolution is this? Ready? You've got a Giant pitcher, you've got a Padres third baseman, and a Dodgers first baseman. What kind of revolution are we living in?
If only they had, what's his name, Hunter Goodman, the catcher for the Rockies, I believe is his name.
Yes.
If only they had the Rockies, catcher back there, or if they had.
And now Roberts is going to do his thing and
take out his guys.
Take out
his guys.
And now he's putting in Polar Bear Pete Alonso. I love that Mets hat. What do you think of that?
I do too. I'm a big fan.
Orange.
I'm a big fan of Pete. Those colors, the blue orange. Did you know there's a Sea Dogs hat they got that's Moxie themed?
Yes, because it's Maine. Yeah.
Yeah. It's Moxie colors.
The Moxie Sea Dogs.
It's the
Moxie Dogs.
They call it their soda hat.
Yes.
Because they can't use the term.
Correct.
But it's the same colors as Moxie or whatever. Looks very similar to the Mets hats. I think I'm going to cop it. I've had it in the cart for a while.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten it yet.
You're going to get it? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
You like Moxie, right?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Moxie.
I am too.
I used to drink it a lot more when I was younger, but it's also harder to find. I didn't live in New Hampshire forever, so pretty much Kyle Tucker alone out in the outfield making every play for the
that was
National
Wilson
League.
for the who was that?
That looked like Brent Rooker. I don't know who it was. It might have been Jacob Wilson.
It was Jake Wilson of the A's.
I was gonna say I don't know.
He might be the rookie of the year, by the way.
He looks pretty good. He's pretty solid. But that again, the problem is that A's aren't solid around him. Like it's the same. It's a tale as old as time. The Rockies, the White Sox, and the Athletics have one or two good players that get traded away 4 years later.
Expose you?
Yeah, it's the tale as old as time.
Well, the last time the All-Star Game was in Atlanta, the Montreal Expos actually existed.
That's crazy.
Another Detroit Tiger, Gleyber Torres.
Torres back up again.
Back up again.
We're back at the top of the lineup.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Torres struck out against Skeens in the first, and he's going up against Logan Webb now.
Could be a World Series preview, but then again, might not be. You never know. You know, the Giants are hovering.
But
you want to be hovering. You want to be hovering.
I don't think they got it though. They're not.
Justin Verlander looks cooked.
Oh, he looks so bad.
He's my age. He looks cooked. I'm not cooked yet, but I'm getting there. That does it for what, the top of the third inning, right?
I think that was the top of the second. And
I think we're in the bottom of the third now. Brian, woo!
I don't know if we're
Seattle Mariners.
Is it third or is it second? I thought it was.
I think we're in the third inning now.
No, I think it's still the second because I think that Kershaw pitched the second and then Webb came out. Or no,
because
they had that. They had
Jason
Adam from the Padres.
Yep.
So we should be going into the bottom of the third. Yeah, and I think you're right.
Yep.
By the way, we didn't mention it. Not that you would care, but Freddie Freeman getting the standing
O
on his.
They're taking Freeman out.
Oh,
so yeah.
But I didn't know if we brought up he got a standing ovation on his way out.
They did that because, of course, he played for the Braves, got them a World Series in 2021, and then left them for L.A. I think it worked.
Yeah,
I think it worked.
I mean, honestly, that Braves team, I don't know if they should have won a World Series. Like, not saying that they were.
I wish they didn't, but they played the Astros, which made a lot of people very happy that the result was that.
Yeah, the way you feel about the Braves, the Dodgers, and the Braves, Dodgers, Yankees, and Red Sox. Yes. That's how I feel about the Astros and the Yankees. It's Yankees over everyone. I despise the Yankees.
You said the E word again.
I will never ever support the Yankees.
I need that stretch limo now.
I will never support the
Yankees.
So
the Mariners basically wear the same hat, by the way. Their alternate hat is what they're wearing right now for the All-Star Game.
Yeah.
With the teal.
So
bill.
do you think that this the navy blue jerseys? So these are
I think that's
no
their
grays anymore?
road uniforms now. I don't think there's any grays.
Are the grays the alternate at that point?
There's no gray. I think they just got rid of the grays.
Oh, okay.
Because again, they're all wearing their home, right? Home and designated, what they call designated home and road uniform.
Yeah.
So Acuna strikes out. Sit down. Yep.
What do you think of Brian Wu?
He has a lot of flair. See what I did there?
Woo!
See, that's what I did.
2 claps and a Ric Flair. Woo!
He doesn't have the Ric Flair drip though, so
no
one does.
You mean the gator wearing?
Yeah. Cattell Marte,
the Rolex wearing,
jet fly, yeah. Wheeling, dealing, limousine riding, son of a gun.
Hell yeah. One of my favorite, off topic, it's the playback. One of my favorite Ric Flair moments
Polar Bear
ever.
Pete.
He's getting
the dish.
There's a clip you can look
Pete
it
Alonso.
up. I'll have to find it after we finish with the playback here. But Ric Flair, he's getting like stretchered out of the arena. And like one of the like commentators, I don't know who it is.
Might have been Jim Ross.
But he's like, Ric Flair getting stretchered out on a gurney, and then Ric Flair just shoots up off the gurney and goes, "Woo! Just taking a little," and then his voice gets like cracked and goes high pitched, and he's like, just taking a little cat nap," and then that's the end of the clip. It's the greatest Ric Flair moment I've ever seen.
Ball.
Brian Wu.
Whether you like it or you don't like it, sit down and look at it because it's the best going today. Woo!
Woo! Pete Alonso up to the dish, the polar bear.
The polar bear Pete.
You don't really watch the home run derby, but I was genuinely disappointed that he didn't
come back.
Yeah, why not?
Vladdy Jr. makes it. That's why.
He hit a
laser derby.
He hit a floater to the first baseman.
And now we've got Chris Bubic.
Chris Bubic, 18 starts, 7-6, 2.48 ERA is not bad.
It's hard to believe that I think Seth Lugo, that's right, Seth Lugo, I believe, was chosen, but he pitched on, I think, Sunday, thus eliminating him from any chance of pitching. If you pitch on Saturday or Sunday,
you don't have enough turnaround.
You're not pitching in the All-Star game because now you've got a swing off. You don't have to worry about extra innings anymore. They've taken that worry out. How come they didn't do that before that, you know?
I don't know. I like the extra innings, but I do understand that
Steve Kwan coming in for Cleveland.
Having the extra innings.
Of course, we're in the top of the sixth.
They added
now.
in, by the way, Garcia at third now for the American League. Christian Kirk behind the dish. Not Christian Kirk, Alejandro Kirk. Thank you. And it's is it Miguel Garcia? No. What is this guy's name?
Miguel Garcia, is it
it's not Miguel.
One?
I can't remember
who.
For the Royals. He's playing third base now.
Oh.
It's hold on, let me find out what his first name is. Why can't I think of his first name? It's
Fernando Tatis Jr. at the dish.
Tatis Jr. at the dish. Yeah. Alejandro Kirk behind the dish. Yep. Bubik on the mound.
We've moved on,
full
by
count.
the way.
I know. And Tatis takes a walk. Who's up behind him? Is it Mason Wynn from the Cardinals, I believe? Is that his name?
I believe so. Royals, who never wear that, like, you see that right there? You see, like, the powder blue, like Columbia blue.
Oh, on the brim?
Yeah, on the brim, yeah.
I love that color. I kind of like
never do that.
I kind of like their City Connects with the dark navy blue, and then they have, like, the KC and, like, that light blue.
For the fountain.
Yeah. I like that. It's Mikel Garcia.
Brendan Donovan, rather. Yeah, Brendan Donovan, not Mason Wynn. Brendan Donovan. You usually see a bevy of St. Louis Cardinals in the All-Star game. Not this year.
Yeah. I mean, well...
They're not having a terrible year, but again, they're not having a St. Louis Cardinals year.
When they let go of... not let go, but when they lost... Paul Goldschmidt to the Yankees, or did they trade him? Was it a trade or was it?
I think it was a trade.
When they basically let go of Goldschmidt, I kind of knew it was done. Like Goldschmidt had a bad year last year, but
good jump from Tatis.
But everyone forgets that Paul Goldschmidt was
the E word.
Paul Goldschmidt was an MVP like 2 years ago.
I don't think he was the MVP.
Wasn't he? No, or he was in MVP contention.
Yes, he's never won
before Shohei won it. I forgot.
It's always
it was at the halfway point.
It's always
yes,
Shohei.
I'm forgetting.
It's always Shohei.
Shohei won it, but at like the halfway point, it was like Goldie. It was like 2 years ago. Goldie was like the MVP front runner. It was him and Judge. I think it was the year Judge broke the home run record. Has to be the worst throw I've ever seen from Bobby Witt Jr. I've never seen a worse throw from Bobby Witt Jr. since he's been in the league, and honestly, one of the worst throws I've ever seen attempted in an All-Star game. What is he doing here? It looked like halfway through he was like, no. He just spiked it into the ground. Donovan with a good jump out of the box, but I mean, it wasn't even close.
2022, at age 35, Goldschmidt was named the National League MVP. Yes.
Oh, so I was right.
You were right.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Jay Dawg. Yeah, Goldie won MVP, and then the next year he had a bad year with the Cardinals, and then they traded him to the Yankees, I believe, or they cut him or whatever.
No, he was traded from after the 2024, the offseason this past year. And guess what?
Oh, that's mashed.
He's going all the way around.
The polar bear?
That's the polar bear. Home run derby? No.
A 3-run bomb from the polar bear.
It's 5-0 now.
Woo! It's already the 6th inning.
Yeah.
Time flies.
Yes, it does. So does that ball.
Yes. I was at a Fisher Cats game recently, and someone hit a home run, and I had to steal one of your lines. I was like, they serve refreshments on that flight.
I never say that. They show movies on that.
I know. I said okay. I changed it up.
There you go.
They have in-flight meals on that ball or something like that.
Yeah. Any flight that carries that far should have a damn stewardess on it. Yeah. I got that from Bull Durham.
That's good.
And some guy downtown's going to catch that ball in his bowl of soup. I got that from MLB The Show 99.
Someone's going to catch that in his bowl of soup.
Dave Campbell said that. Yeah.
That's good.
Dave Soup Campbell said that.
Dave Soup Campbell. When I saw them, they were actually playing the Rumble Ponies, the
Binghamton Rumble Ponies, of course, the Double-A affiliate of those aforementioned New York Mets.
Yeah, there was a guy in the crowd that was wearing like not a Francisco Lindor, but it wasn't Lindor. It was like
Genio Suarez of the Arizona Diamondbacks, who might be dealt at the trade deadline.
Did they have a Landor? Did the Mets
Landor,
like a Landor?
No.
Maybe it was Lindor.
It had to be
I don't
Lindor.
remember. He was sitting below us. We were up on the upper seats in one of the suites, actually. It was a nice little view. But, yes, the ponies, the Rumble ponies.
Rumble ponies.
Pete. Oh, I thought they had Pete mic'd up. I thought that was him saying that. It was the commentator like,
it was,
oh, nice
it was Yonder
swing.
Alonso. Yeah. Oh. That's just, and Lindor's loving it.
Yep.
Yep.
Speak of Lindor, there he is.
Yep.
The polar bear knows how to do one thing and one thing better than anything else, and that's hit home runs.
Bubic is out.
Yeah.
Not impressive.
Early night for Bubic.
No, not impressive. Not impressive.
We've got a Tigers pitcher in here now.
Casey Mize. Another Detroit Tiger.
They've got a great pitching rotation. You want to talk about
9-3
in football?
3.15 ERA.
In football, they always say that like a good way to build a team is like build your line first.
Yep.
In baseball, you got to build that pitching rotation first. Like, I mean,
Byron Buxton of the Minnesota Twins making the catch.
the Tigers have Skubal, Mize, they got Manning, they've got great like pitching prospects that they've brought up. Like a lot of those
Job got hurt.
a lot of those guys like were in-house, like raised from in-house.
Corbin Carroll, by the way, the 2023 National League Rookie of the Year for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And no Arizona Diamondbacks player has ever hit a home run in the All-Star Game.
That's crazy. I can't believe that.
Well, they've been around since 1998. It's not as if they're,
No, I know, but it's still crazy just because there's been some good All-Stars that have come from Arizona.
Yeah. No Arizona Diamondback has ever hit a home run in the All-Star Game.
When was the last time the Diamondbacks won the World Series?
2001.
They
were in the World Series in 2023.
I was going to say just a couple of years ago, right? But they lost.
They lost in 5 games.
Yeah.
Didn't win a home game.
And that was the Rangers with Eovaldi and
with Eovaldi,
DeGrom
yeah. DeGrom had gotten hurt. So
yeah, Eovaldi was really
Eovaldi, and I think Scherzer had gotten hurt too. So it was mainly Nate Eovaldi and patchwork.
Yeah.
Good enough patchwork.
Don't they have? Did they have Patrick Corbin then, or
no?
Is
guess what? An Arizona Diamondback has hit a home run in the All-Star Game.
It's Corbin Carroll.
First one to ever do that. Yep.
Marte looking on an excitement.
A solo shot. It's 6-0 now in the bottom of the 6th inning. How about that, huh?
Whew. This is what I was saying earlier. This is the score I saw.
So
when I was watching the game out to dinner.
Has a Tampa Bay Ray ever hit a home run in the All-Star Game? Because I'm not sure. Just name me some Tampa Bay Rays, and I'll say if they have or they haven't.
I don't know. Evan Longoria.
No.
I'm trying to think of some.
Actually, wait. He might have.
The first one I named might have.
It might have been. You know what? If I'm trying to remember, go as far back. One of the most electric players in baseball, Ellie De La Cruz.
Yes.
And I tell you, the Braves and the Reds are going to meet up at the Speedway Classic in Bristol, Tennessee.
That'll be cool.
Have you seen the uniforms and everything?
I haven't seen all the uniforms yet.
They just came out.
That might
Monday.
be an instant classic here on the Playback.
If it turns
out,
we've got access to it, we can do it.
That might be an instant classic though. That'll be cool. Or maybe that'll be one we just revisit. Maybe if they do another Speedway series next year.
Well, I think the idea is to
either
bring back the Field of Dreams game or maybe the Speedway. We'll see.
I'm all for the gimmicky like one-off games during the season.
If it works,
the Field of Dreams is a good idea.
There it goes.
And Ellie's sit down from Mize.
That does it. We're now going to the 7th inning.
Yeah.
Special thanks to MLB Channel for the instant classic that you are hearing on the Playback. Our first ever instant classic, as Alejandro Kirk gets a hit after Adrian Morajon, who's is that Puerto Rico or Cuba?
I have no clue.
Is that Puerto Rico or Cuba?
I don't know what signify. Oh, the flags on the side.
Yeah.
I think that's the Cuban flag.
Yeah.
I didn't see that actually. I think that's the Cuban flag.
This is the MLB International feed. That's why. So Matt Hard Rock Vasgersian and Cuban Yonder Alonso.
The Kirk getting the 7th inning started with that single. By the way, it's the top of the 7th.
Yep.
Matt Olson in at first base now.
Keep that name in mind, folks.
I really wanted him to do more in the home run derby, but alas. I honestly am so mad at Acuna not competing. I thought I had him as the home favorite, and I feel like a lot of times, like the home
Mexico's own John Aranda for the Tampa Bay Rays at the dish.
I think like a lot of the time for the home run derby, a lot of these batters, if they're in their home stadium, or it depends, like if they have like a special situation, like sometimes the storyline
It was Cuban flag, right?
Yeah, that was
okay.
the Cuban flag.
Yeah, okay,
sometimes the storyline just develops itself and helps motivate a player a little more, like Bryce Harper having his dad pitch to him in the home run derby or whatever. I'm just mad that Acuna didn't compete because I felt like as the home player, the home fan, crowd would have been behind him. He could have used the juice a little more to like help.
The juice. Wait a sec. Whoa. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah.
This is cool. 4 players selected to the All-Star Game from Mexico,
Yeah.
the most of all time.
Yeah.
Very cool there.
Mexico's pipeline is vastly underrated. We hear about the Dominican Republic.
I was
going to
say it's usually the Dominican.
or Curacao,
Yeah.
So, but no, it's
Mexico's got a good pipeline of a farm system
of talent. They've played major league games. The Padres used to play would play a game every now and then back in the '90s. Would play games in Monterrey, Mexico.
That'd be cool if they went back. I mean, they did that a couple years ago with or I mean, they still do it, I guess.
Yeah,
sometimes
every now and then they'll go to Mexico.
Yeah, they'll have like one game in like a Mexico city somewhere.
Starting to unwind now. Look at this. Runners on first and second.
Yeah, Dave Roberts.
With no outs. Dave Roberts, the National League manager.
I don't know if he's pulling. Is he pulling? I don't think he's pulling him. I think he's just going to give him a talk.
No, he is.
Is he pulling him?
He's pulling him because they're coming up. Yep.
Yep.
Pull a Padre? Why would you do that? No. You want him to work as many innings as possible, right?
Yeah. Tire him out.
You want this guy to get like Tommy John.
Here's your home run derby pick stepping up to the plate. Randy Rodriguez for the National League on the mound. He has a .79 whip. That's pretty
San
good.
Francisco Giants, by the way.
Yeah.
Dominican Republic. So
Brent Rooker,
my pick.
Your pick for the home run derby. He actually, honestly,
he can't hit home runs.
He looked a lot better. He surprised me and a lot of other people at the home run derby. I thought he honestly had a chance. And I think if they do a swing off, instead of letting Cal win by an inch or whatever, I think Brent Rooker.
He can't hit home runs. He can't.
No.
I'm going to keep saying that until he hits the home run. See what I'm doing here?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I was very shocked. Brent Rooker.
He took Mark McGuire's number. He should be able to hit home runs.
Going into the home run derby, I was like, who?
He can't hit home runs. And guess what?
Rodriguez getting mashed on.
It's now the game is now halfway.
Yeah, it went from 6-0 to 6-3.
The game, it's in half now. The game's in half now. It's a game. When I saw this home run, I said it's a game now.
Yes. Well, that's the thing is I literally left right when this. I must have just left, like to go home and gotten in the car when this happened because I missed all of that.
Yeah.
And it was like I was probably like a half hour away from home, so I had a little bit of a drive.
You missed a lot.
I missed the biggest parts of the game.
Don't leave anymore. Don't do that. If we're going to do this next year, if we go to the All-Star Game, you're not going to leave, right?
Oh, no.
Okay. Folks, what we're actually trying to do, and we're going to actually try to do the playback that Sunday before the All-Star Game in Philadelphia if someone will have us.
If you know anyone, if you got any connections.
We need 5 tickets.
Any bet heads out there?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That was launched.
Yeah, that was mashed. See, that was the thing. That's the thing is Rooker, he's not necessarily known for the long ball. Like
he hits for average.
He's not going to crush it like 500 feet, but it's not like he can hit a home run, but it'll be around like 360, 380. Like he's not going to like hit a massive bomb, but he can hit home runs. Miguel Garcia
out of Venezuela, by the way.
Yes.
By the way, I'm still going to call them the Oakland A's for one reason.
Why is that?
The Bay connection. You just saw Rooker of the A's hit it off a Giants pitcher. So, of course, right?
Bay.
That's right.
Pete Alonso, another home run hitter this game. Pete currently probably in first for the MVP voting at this point in the game.
No. Ketel Marte.
You think so? Just because he got the scoring started?
Yep.
Even though
that's how they do it. They don't care. Yeah, it's not the go ahead. They don't care about that.
Even though Pete had the the home run, the bomb.
Well, you know how it is. From what apparently, this is a Mets conspiracy theory. You know how because those are all so true. Mets conspiracy theory is that the Major League Baseball All-Star Game committee doesn't like Mets players, so they don't ever give them MVP. They don't ever give them the benefit of the doubt when it comes to the All-Star Game. They never get the All-Star Game, despite getting it in 2013.
I was about to say, I don't know. I feel like that's like that sounds like just
too much of a reach.
Yeah, exactly.
A little reach right there. Well, how many times did the Mets do anything good in the All-Star Game too, right?
Yeah. When is I actually, never mind. I'm gonna stop talking. I almost said something stupid. I almost said, when was the last time the Red Sox won an All-Star MVP? And it was like, what, last year?
It was last year.
Yeah, I know. I
much to my dismay.
Oh,
Byron Buxton caught.
By the way,
the Minnesota Twins.
I don't know if we talked about it.
Yeah.
Because of the break and everything, but Buxton hit for the cycle right before the All-Star break, first cycle of the season in the MLB, which is very, very.
Was it a natural cycle or no?
I don't think it was a natural one, but the home run was the last.
Bobby Witt Jr. at the dish.
The home run was the last piece of the cycle.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was a natural one.
Yep.
But it was. The reason I thought it was very cool is
ball gets away
into the outfield.
Yep.
Garcia going to third.
He's now third now.
His chain broke. But
I remember that his chain did break. So yeah, don't put your chain on.
Buxton hit for the cycle on Byron Buxton bobblehead day.
Yes, so his own day,
right? And I'm pretty sure he was the first player to hit for the cycle in Target Field history.
Well, which isn't a law in history. It's 15 years.
Right. But that he became the first player to hit for the cycle
at Target Field.
At Target Field. So, little shout out to Buxton. Little update on where he's at in the season. He's having a pretty good year. He's one of my more favorite outfielders. That's not a Red Sox.
He could be. No.
I wouldn't complain, but at the same time, like, we don't need any outfielders in Boston.
Well, no, here's the thing.
We've got an abundance of outfielders.
Right, here's the thing. You trade one of the outfielders along with Duran for Buxton.
What, two outfielders for to upgrade an outfielder?
Yeah.
I guess, but it's like, we don't even really
Who's we? You don't play for the team. You don't manage the team.
They don't really need outfielders. Boston is
Bobby Witt. When Bobby Witt doesn't hit well, you know what they call him?
Bobby Quit?
No.
What?
Something we can't say on
Bobby Crap Jr. Right back up the middle.
Ooh. Does score the run though.
Yep.
Drives Royal drove in another Royal.
It's now 6-4, top of the seventh, 2 outs. American League making it a comeback real quick. They're making it a game real quick.
It's a game now.
Yeah.
Which hat, by the way, do you not like in this so far for this All-Star game?
Jazz Chisholm hits himself with his bat out of the.
Is that Bermuda? Bermuda flag?
No, isn't it? It's
Barbados.
Is it Bahamas? Is he from
Bahamas? Okay.
Is he from or?
Might be the Bahamas.
I think it's the Bahamas. Is where he was born. Oh, Matt Olson fumbles the bag. Jazz Chisholm gets on an error. Has to be listed as an error. No way.
That's an error. It was
My least favorite hat?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I kind of like the alternate color scheme on these hats where they're doing the secondary color on the bill kind of.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
which one do you not like?
Well, that's the thing is I kind of like them all.
The Braves pretty much are the same as what they were. Yeah, see, there's nothing.
I mean, maybe the Braves, but at the same time, I don't dislike it.
There's got to be at least one where you're like, ooh.
I mean,
Tampa Bay, maybe.
Yeah, no? I have to take another look and pay attention to the hats for the rest of the video. I'll come up with one. The Dodgers looks kind of gross. I don't really like that white bill. Yeah, that's gross. And I don't like wearing white anyways. Gets dirty, and I'm a clumsy fool.
You're a dirty boy. White boy.
I did not say that.
He's a dirty white boy.
I am very clumsy, so
Another pitching change. Guess who's coming in?
That's not the Miz, is it?
Guess who it is?
It's Trevor McGill.
Yep. It's not the Miz.
He's got a 1.16.
Why did you say
whip,
it was the Miz? No, yeah.
2.41
He's
ERA.
the reason why the Brewers are among the reason they're in first place. Trevor McGill. Why can't the Mets get a guy like that? Yeah.
Is this your boy Stephen Kwan up to bat?
The Steve Kwan. How about that, huh?
285 on the season.
Hurts his wrist in this game, by the way.
That sucks.
He's playing now, though.
Yeah.
So. But I don't like hearing that. I don't like hearing that at all. I don't want to hear that.
He's got a pretty good average on the season. I know the guards are struggling this year, but
Not really.
not really.
Not really.
Not really. They're in the 22nd.
One game under 500. You know, you get a wild card with that.
Woo! He almost ran that out.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for the 9th inning. Keep that in mind.
Almost legged that out. That was a pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's hard to retire when it comes to grounding out. So and here's the Miz.
Yes.
Again, we've moved along in the action.
Yes.
It's not inning by inning.
No.
And we didn't promise that either.
No, it's the first instant classic here on the Playback. This one courtesy of MLB International.
Well, it's MLB, the channel,
yes.
But this is the international feed for Matt Hard Rock Vasgersian and Yonder Alonso. Randy Arozarena of the Seattle Mariners.
Are they putting up the, what is the word I'm looking for? 102 from Mizorowski is crazy.
The Miz, baby.
Are they putting up the nationalities of every player because it's the international feed?
Yes.
I like that.
Because the World Baseball Classic is coming, and you have to know who your ball players, who they're going to be, what countries they're going to be playing for. Now, Randy Arozarena, he is an exile from Cuba, but claims Mexican citizenship.
Okay.
So
I like that, during the World Baseball Classic.
He's from the Bahamas, by the way.
Who, Jazz?
Jazz Chisholm.
Yeah, I thought he was.
Yeah.
His grandmother used to play catch with him, got him into baseball.
Yep.
When he lived down in the Bahamas. Mizorowski on the mound. Sorry, I forgot what I was saying. I like that players are able to and I guess you can do this in the Olympics too.
For the World Baseball Classic?
Yeah, pick other countries. Like in the Olympics, Kyler Murray's been talking about playing for the South Korean flag football team
because of South Korean descent. Yes.
Right. It's same thing in baseball. Lars Nootbaar, he played for Japan.
Randy Arozarena, is it enough? It's not enough.
Corbin Carroll at the wall.
Yep.
But yeah, Lars Nootbaar during the last World Baseball Classic was on Team Japan because his mother's
of Japanese descent.
Yeah. So I like that players do that, even though say you're born American.
Well, they do that because they can't
field enough teams.
They can't make it on Team USA, so they have to.
Yeah.
So, Team Israel, I believe Ian Kinsler played for Team Israel in the World Baseball Classic.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
But I like that players do that, and
despite not being born in Israel, but he is Jewish.
Right. I like that they're able to do that in
Alejandro Kirk. I was watching the game with one of my buddies, and he doesn't like Alejandro Kirk. So,
really, me and my brother-in-law call him the little meatball or the cannonball. He looks like a little cannonball. He's so, he's so short. He's one of the shorter players in the league, especially at catcher.
But he's good.
Yes. No, he's a solid contact hitter, and he's good behind the plate.
Yeah.
He's a little slower, but
I don't think that
that tends to happen when you're a catcher.
I don't think here's the thing. I don't think he's Ellie De La Cruz on the base paths. He doesn't need to be.
No, exactly.
So we didn't get the Brewers hat with the yellow bill.
I like the Brewers. I think the Dodgers so far is my least favorite.
Okay, gotcha.
I think that white was just
okay. The Yankees have the same thing.
White,
they have a grayish white.
I was going to say the same thing. If I couldn't pick one, I was going to just pick the Yankees anyways because the Yankees is always my least favorite hat to look at.
Okay.
Woo! 102. Mizorowski,
The Miz.
He is truly one of a kind.
He's a wonderkind right now.
Right, he is.
Which leads me to believe that it's...
I'm worried about potential arm injuries.
Right, correct,
yeah.
and flaming out.
Yeah.
You can flame... Aroldis Chapman flamed out at one time.
I see, but I wouldn't be... I'm not as worried about the flame out. I think he's got the stuff to make it happen, but if he has injuries...
Caught by Fernando Tatis Jr. for the second out.
If he has injuries, that can lead to the flame out. Like a Thor. Noah
Syndergaard,
Noah Syndergaard for a while was the guy.
John Aranda of the Tampa Bay Rays.
When he was on the Mets and when he, I think before he went to the Angels, before he had Tommy John, Thor was one of the best
Yeah,
pitchers
well,
in
him
the
and
league.
DeGrom were the 1-2.
Yeah, exactly.
They got
were
to
a
the
great
World
duo.
Series with the Matty Harvey, DeGrom, and Thor.
Mm-hmm.
They got to the World Series 10 years ago with that rotation.
And then after he had Tommy John surgery, he was never the same. He couldn't
went to
throw.
L.A., he went to Cleveland. I don't think he want to start in Cleveland.
I think these breaking ball pitchers, like Chris Sale had Tommy John a couple years ago, and it like didn't really affect him. He ended up winning the Cy Young last year.
Right.
And so I think like
would have pitched in this game, but he hurt his ribs.
he broke his ribs or fractured his ribs or whatever.
Yeah. So that would have been good for the hometown Braves because, so nope.
But the thing I was getting at is like I feel like Tommy John's doesn't really affect. I mean, it affects every pitcher, but like
base hit
lefties and those breaking ball pitchers don't really see as much of effect from a Tommy John surgery. So like Mizorowski's up for more potential, like you said, fall off, burnout, just because
throw 102 miles per hour. You're not going to be doing that forever.
Right, exactly. And when you have surgery, like when you lose that, like you got to have something else in your back pocket because even then, Mizorowski's second pitch is a 97, 98 mile an hour slider. So it's like that's not going to last forever either. And the slider, it has some good break, but it's not really about the break. It's about the speed.
Another Detroit Tiger, Zach McKinstry. Again, 6 Tigers made it to the All-Star game. You've replaced Jeremy Pena.
That's crazy.
Of the Astros.
What is the most players from one team in one All-Star game? Do you know?
It might have been the Royals like a decade ago. I think it was like 10.
Really?
I'll check. Most All-Stars in an All-Star game. Just all overall.
Yeah, just overall. We don't need starters. I mean, if you find that while you're in your search, let us know. Jay Dawg looking that up. It's the top of the 8th. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Mizorowski on the mound. Gave up a hit just a second ago. I actually don't remember who got that hit, who's on first base, but we have
it was
McKinstry.
Was Aranda of the...
Oh, was it Randy Arozarena? Or was it John?
Aranda, of the Tampa Bay Rays.
Okay.
The Yankees hold the record for most All-Star selections by a single team, 9 players in 1958 and 1959. The Atlanta Braves recently tied the National League record with 8 All-Star selections in 2023, matching the Chicago Cubs in 2008.
Whew.
Okay, so it's rather recent.
Yeah,
rather
2023, 8, like the 9 and 58 and 59, that had to be those Brooklyn Bullies or the Bronx Bombers,
Hunter Goodwin.
Whatever they called them.
Well, who else was on that? Well, I'm trying to think. Mickey Mantle was on that team for sure.
Lou Gehrig, probably.
Lou Gehrig wasn't alive in 1958.
What about...
if you say Babe Ruth, I'm ending this broadcast.
No, not Babe Ruth. I'm trying
now.
to think of some...
Bobby Suarez of Venezuela for the San Diego Padres.
3.54 ERA, 1.03.
And you like the yellow for the Padres on that?
I do like the yellow. I almost said maybe theirs was my least favorite, but I do like the yellow. I like the secondary color on the bill.
2023 in Seattle, ready? Acuna, Sean Murphy, Orlando Arcia, Matty Olson, Ozzie Albies, Austin Riley, Spencer Strider, and Bryce Elder.
Bryce Elder's the only one that I don't really recognize off that. Was that foul?
Yeah, it was foul.
Michael Garcia barely hits it foul in the top of the 9th. National League trying to keep the lead here, not let the American League sneak back into this one, trying to close it out.
1958 Yankees. We named one, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anyone else that I would know off there. You said Mantle.
Yep, Mickey Mantle.
What about you said not Lou Gehrig. What's all-time hitting streak record? Joe DiMaggio? Is DiMaggio on that team?
DiMaggio was done by then.
Just trying to think of older Yankees that I would know. What a pick barehanded by the third baseman to get Mikel Garcia out. Was that Suarez?
It was Eugenio Suarez of the Arizona Diamondbacks at the hot corner.
Talk about on the hot corner. He's on the hot corner as the trade deadline approaches at press time. Look at this pick, barehanded. Yeah. What?
He got hit in the hand earlier in the night.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that was a good snag after getting hit in the hand. 1 out, top of the 9th. Buxton.
Moose Scarron was one of the All-Stars. Let's see. They don't really give us any. Okay, I'm going to have to look at another one. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I can't think of anybody on that 1958 Yankees team. Buxton with a base hit, maybe a double. Oh, it is a double.
It's a double.
Nice.
Again, we're in the top of the 9th inning.
I know. Time has flown by. Top of the 9th. Buxton.
It's 6-4.
Gets a single, and the tying run approaches the plate.
Elston, Howard, Whitey Ford, but they didn't play.
Whitey Ford. Okay.
Yep.
That's another one I do know.
Tony Kubek. Did he play? I'm pretty sure he played for the Yankees then. Harvey Keene. Harvey's Wallbangers. He was the manager of the 1982 Milwaukee Brewers.
Your knowledge is endless.
Well,
he's looking at his phone, but that's not on his phone. That's
right.
He looked up at me when he said
he
that.
was the batting champion who was traded for Rocky Colavito, hence the curse of Colavito for Cleveland. They call Cleveland's curse, even though he wasn't part of the 1948 team, the curse of Rocky Colavito, because he was traded from Detroit. I think it was Detroit, from Cleveland to Detroit.
Living La Colavito Loca.
That's not going to work. It's not going to work.
It is the top of the 9th.
The 1958 All-Star Game was in Baltimore, by the way. It's only been in Baltimore twice, 58 and 93.
93 had to be for pretty much Cal Ripken. Bobby Witt with a single.
That
maybe
scores
a double.
the run.
The run scores, and it's
a double.
A double.
It's now a one-run game.
6-5. Since the 7th inning, the American League has scored 5 unanswered.
Things are getting sloppy for the National League.
1 out, man on second. Man in scoring, like the tying run in scoring position. And, the nice thing about the American League is they have wheels. Like Bobby Witt, wheels.
He can run.
Byron Buxton, wheels.
He can run. Yep.
National League has wheels, too. Don't get me wrong. Ellie's still in the game. They got O'Neill Cruz, who is not as fast as he once was, but still pretty fast. Acuna legging out that infield hit earlier in the first inning.
And now the closer for the National League, Edwin Diaz of
Timmy
the
Trumpets.
Mets.
0.87 whip.
That's Puerto Rico's flag, I believe.
Jazz Chisholm fouls one off on accident.
New York versus New York.
That's got to be one of the most irritating things when you're at bat.
What?
Is someone hitting your at bat when you're at bat.
Yeah. 0-2 on Chisholm.
0-2, top of the 9th, 5-6.
You like that orange on the Mets?
I do.
Yeah.
Again, we were talking about it earlier, the Maine Soda Portland Sea Dogs hat.
Right there.
Very exciting. Nice snag by Matt Olson.
As I said, keep that in mind.
Get the standing ovation. He does. Bobby Witt gets up to third, it looks like. But he did just pretty much try to save the game anyways. That was an amazing defensive play, and Jazz Chisholm's no slouch.
And I love that they got a Yankee out.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like that it was by a Brave. A Met, though, was pitching. So, also, that's another thing. The conspiracy theory was that because they're in an NL East division rivals ballpark, a Met wouldn't win. So,
I mean, that sounds more believable
more
than
plausible. Well,
yeah.
here's the thing. Pete Alonso's in the swing-off, right?
Yeah.
Let's say Schwartz does nothing in the swing-off. What happens?
Pete Alonso hits, and then
he would wouldn't he get MVP?
Right, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Unless they gave it to Marte for the...
No, they wouldn't. And look who's at the dish. Steve Kwan.
Steve Kwan?
Yeah.
What you Kwana do?
Kwan! Yeah. I don't like the empty seats. I don't like that.
No.
They weren't empty an hour ago into the game.
Well, I wonder if people took off after it was 6-0 in the 7th inning, just like me.
Ridiculous.
I mean, I wasn't taking off. I was just going home. I didn't expect it.
Don't do that again.
Yeah, I know.
You may miss something.
I'm going to be out until midnight from now on at every dinner I go to. Try to make sure I catch every ounce of action.
Well, this went past midnight.
Well, looks like it's going to be a late night then, huh? I guess. It's going to be a late dinner.
Look, the All-Star Game is this is my thing, as you know. This is my jam. Mm-hmm. This is the only thing a Super Bowl and the All-Star Game. This is what I care about, okay? All hours of the day, I don't care. I'm watching every nanosecond of this game. I'm not in for 3 innings and then going to bed.
We didn't get to see it.
I'm a man, baby.
We didn't get to see it on this feed here, but did we talk about the Hank Aaron like tribute to
they
as well.
Omitted the Hank Aaron tribute.
That's something that, like.
It was a fantastic tribute.
Yeah, what a cool, again, the All-Star Game, always a cool setting. Cool,
Yeah.
Especially, and now that they're back wearing their own jerseys, it makes
their own uniforms, yeah.
It makes it feel like the old school, Hank Aaron days when Hank Aaron was in it, or
yes, 4 and out. They did 4 years of the disaster that was those uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
So he's hard to strike out. 2-2-2, snake eyes.
2-2
Strike 2.
Two's around.
Two's around. You got 2 strikes, 2 balls, and 2 outs. Snake eyes. Yep.
Kwon lays one down in the infield. He legs it out.
And guess what? We've got a tie game.
Wow.
We got a tie ball game.
Is that where he hurt his wrist? Was like that at bat?
Yep.
Just a little tweak.
Yep. Edwin Diaz blows the save.
Rugged. Timmy Trumpet's going down.
And legging it out. Look at this.
Wow, yeah, truly some effort. Head down. Just head down running.
Just run. Just go. Just go, go, go. Suarez.
Again with the bare hand pick.
He should have moved in. Knowing that Kwon is a speedster, he should have known.
Played in.
Correct.
Yeah. 2 runs in the 9th,
Yep.
and then we are tied. Arozarena for the Mariners.
As Kwon steals second.
In the, or up to bat, excuse me. And yes, Kwon stealing second there.
So you haven't seen any of this, have you?
Not this part, no. I waited to watch it because, again, J Dawg, as soon as the match was over, or the game, I said
The
match,
match.
The wrong time now.
I think you're in SummerSlam mode.
As soon as the game was over,
Yeah.
J Dawg texted me, or you texted me, and you were like, "Did you see that? An instant classic." And so since you said that, I haven't watched it because I wanted to. I saw swing off highlights, but that was it.
We got an ABS challenge. And
It's a strike.
that's a strike.
That's close.
It touched the corner. That's why
That's
it touched the corner.
I mean, I don't think you could have had less of the ball touching.
Any closer is shave.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Isn't that unbelievable?
I mean,
It's unbelievable.
a strike's a strike.
Yep.
It doesn't even look like there. It looks like it's out
On
of the
that
zone.
corner, the way it just
Yeah.
framed. Yeah.
Wow.
However, the damage is done by American League Central players like Bobby Witt Jr. and Steve Kwon.
That would take us to the bottom of the 9th, but
Didn't think I'd be seeing this guy.
yeah.
What do you think of the hat, though? Don't like it?
No, I love it.
Okay.
I love the Red Sox red. I love the red on the gray, like the red hat.
No.
With
Look at the bill of the hat.
well, I know. I still like it. I like the red hat.
And look who's coming up.
the navy blue brim. But I like the
Look who's coming up. Keep that name in mind. Schwarbs. Kyle Schwarber. Keep that name in mind.
We've got Aroldis Chapman, by the way, on the mound, bottom of the 9th, 1-1.
I was angry when I saw him
Schwarber.
because I didn't think we were going to see any. Because I last year I was not happy about the result with, Duran doing what he did and winning the MVP.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. See, I like it when the 4 that I don't root for don't do anything in the All-Star game. I like that. I like it a lot. Okay, but I don't like even seeing them there. Okay. You should have saw my face.
I was excited for Chapman to get into the game at least.
You should have saw my face when I saw Chapman check into the game.
Schwarber
Schwarbs
lines one
lines
out to Garcia at
No
third.
way he could win MVP, right?
Nah.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
One at bat and a line out? Nah. It is 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
He can't. He just he just went 0 for 1 in his stat line.
Fernando.
Tatis Jr. Yep. Is he gonna walk it off here?
He's probably currently one of my top 5 favorite non-Red Sox players in the league. Like from a team that I don't support, just a random player. Fernando's probably one of my favorite players.
He is the San Diego Padres.
Yes.
Or the Slam Diego Padres,
Yes.
as they call them. Yep.
I feel like ever since he he had that home run against the Dodgers a couple years ago. They accused him of like looking back at the catcher or whatever.
Yeah.
Ever since then, I've just been truly amazed by the power this dude has. As like he not as Griffey like
struck out.
Yeah, he did just strike out. He's not as good as like Griffey was in his heyday, but
Who was?
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like he's got that similar build with like speed and power.
Yeah.
In the outfield, and I think he's got a pretty good arm too for right field.
The A's basically have the same hat that they usually do. That's not very creative.
Brandon Donovan.
Yep, of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Brendan Donovan, I believe.
Donovan.
Yeah.
Oh, they're getting ready for a potential of a swing off.
A pitch challenge going out again. See, now this should be like if you lose a pitch challenge, you shouldn't be allowed another one, or like you should only get like 2 per game.
I think that's the idea, isn't it?
I don't know the exact rules of it, but I'm saying
that's a strike.
If they keep it like football in the sense like if you get 2 challenges, if you get both of them right, you get a third one. If you don't,
is there going to be that's the thing? Is there going to be a reward system or not? Like if you win the challenge, you keep it.
I think you get. I think they should do like football. You get 2 challenges. If you get them both right, you get a third one. Other than that, you don't get to challenge again because it's going to slow down the
Germany
game.
flag. I think it is.
Yeah, it's either Germany or Belgium, but I believe it's Germany.
Okay,
it's hard to tell the difference between the two. I don't know.
You've been to Belgium too.
I think Germany is.
Brendan Donovan. That doesn't sound.
I think the stripes on Germany go horizontally, and then I think Belgium is vertically.
Okay. But you've been to Belgium too, right?
No, I haven't.
I thought you went to Belgium last year.
No, I've only been to London, or I've only been to like Britain and to France.
Well, France, as you know, Belgium is...
It's its own thing. I didn't get to go. I only went to Paris. I went to the city.
Yes.
I didn't really travel outside of the city.
You didn't go to Nice.
I did go. Lyon. I went outside of the city. I went to Versailles, but that's...
You went to Versailles? Yeah.
But that's pretty much in Paris. And I went to Disneyland Paris, which is outside of the city. But we didn't explore outside of Disney.
It's funny because a lot of people think when you go to Paris, you go to Disneyland. It doesn't work that way.
No, it's actually a good ride outside of the city. Yeah, it's like
that's how they get you. The Reds again. That's not very creative.
It's like Disneyland, California. People assume because it's in like Southern California that it's in like L.A. But it's like it's in Anaheim and it's like outside
it's Orange County.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's the same thing. They use like a big location, like it's called Disneyland Paris, to like let you know essentially it's in this area.
Yeah.
But they can't drop. You couldn't drop Disney in the city, like especially Paris, like the building.
Well,
it's so compact in there. They had to bury people underground, like in the catacombs. Like it's a little tight in the city in Paris.
Did you see Jim Morrison's grave?
No, actually, I don't know if I ever told you that. I didn't. That was one of the only things I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I'm a diehard Doors fan. I have Break On Through tattooed on my arm.
Did he get it?
But I
tag him.
Oh, nice job by Kirk, letting the ball roll back fair.
We're going to a swing off.
We are going to a swing off.
You didn't get to see the site, huh?
No. So I asked one of our tour guides. I was like, hey, one of the things I wanted to do while I was here in France is go see Jim Morrison's grave. It's in this
Père Lachaise.
I found the graveyard that it was located in.
Père Lachaise.
Yes. Thank you. And I had asked my tour guide, I was like, hey, how far are we from here? Can I get here? It says it closes at like 6:00 at night. Mm-hmm. And she was like, no, by the time you'd get there, because I had asked at the end of the day and we didn't have a lot of like free time because it's like a guided tour essentially.
Yes.
So like they have to like, we have certain things we had to get done or whatever. And she was like, no, by the time you'd get there, it'd probably be closed. So you wouldn't be able to go.
And sure enough,
I never got the chance.
Okay.
I would have had to have taken the metro, and my wife and I didn't really feel careful, like taking the subway in a city we weren't really comfortable with. And we hadn't taken it yet. Like it's not like we had done it yet. Like,
because you never know.
Right. Like we didn't want to get on the subway, get lost or whatever, be in a city where we can't speak the language essentially. Yeah. So we'd rather just play it safe than sorry. And we're going to go back. So it's
not as if it's a one and done situation.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay. The swing off for the American League starts off with, I believe, Brent Rooker of the Athletics.
Who would you have chosen if you were on the American League for the swing off? Would you, like, for your first one, I feel like, why aren't you choosing Judge?
He's out.
Why aren't you choosing
Once these guys have played in terms of starting, and they're taken out. They're taken out.
They can't be put back in for the swing off.
They're in street clothes. Well, maybe moving forward they will. Now that we've seen this.
I mean,
Brent Rooker will.
Rooker's not
start off.
He's not a bad option, especially.
He already did a home run there already.
Well, and also he was in the home run derby, so it's like he's already.
Look at that Marlins hat. What, you like that teal?
I do like the teal. I like the Marlins Miami Vice colors, kind of.
They need to stop with having Miami on their home. Put Marlins, okay?
Yes.
Don't be ashamed, okay? Don't be ashamed.
I think Brent Rooker's a good choice for the American League here because he is
It's going to start off with practice pitches to see what they're comfortable with.
I honestly feel like I would have rather have chosen Buxton over Brent Rooker. I mean, I guess because Rooker's already hit a home run tonight, maybe that's the play. But why aren't they taking Cal? Is he still in the game?
He's still. You see him. He's dressed. You see him.
Right. Why aren't we choosing the big dumper as an American League fan? What are we doing? Put the big dumper in.
You should have yelled that. You should have yelled. Hi. Do it. Yeah.
Give me the big dumper.
They would have thought you were drunk.
I know. I've been more out of control at Red Sox games. Not rude, but I've been pretty loud at Red Sox games. That's how I got my baseball one time.
Also, way to do it, right?
All right, Rooker getting ready to go.
He's already hit a home run there where it counts. These home runs for some reason don't count.
Oh, I don't think Raleigh is in the game actually. Now that we mentioned it, because wasn't Kirk playing catcher for
the American League?
So that's probably why. I wonder if
it's current players that are in the game.
I was going to say, I wonder if it has to be people in the lineup.
Instilled into the lineup.
Yeah. That makes sense because I feel like the big dumper would have been the play.
Is that enough?
Do they get, is it just 3 swings?
Yes. You get 3 swings.
Okay.
You only get 3 chances. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime or thrice in a lifetime.
Now what happens if they're tied after 3 swings? Like they each hit 3 home runs. Does it go to another round with two other batters?
I think you go, yeah.
So he hit 2 home runs.
2. So right now the American League leads. Okay? There's the tiebreaker. Right now it's 2-0 American League. Right there.
Yeah, that was pretty big.
Yeah.
Brent Rooker hitting 2 home runs and 3 swings is honestly a solid attempt.
What you don't see, this was the on the Fox feed, you see Tarek Skubal in street clothes. So that's what led me to believe, oh yeah, that's right. They're not getting Judge. They're not getting Ohtani. They're not getting any of these guys. Because if those guys were out after 1 or 2 innings,
yeah, well, that's the thing is get Judge versus Ohtani. That's what everyone wants.
I said the E word again.
I honestly would be.
That's not what I want.
I would be cool with the swing off.
Mm-hmm.
I would be cool with the swing off if they did something like that. Because then imagine 2 of the best home run hitters in the league, like Shohei versus Judge or Shohei versus Raleigh. Get the home run leaders in the swing off. Something that fans want to watch. It's the same vibe as if when LeBron throws down in an All-Star game but won't do the slam dunk contest. It's bro, just do it. Just give the people what they want. Just do it.
Come on, do the Shia LaBeouf.
Don't let your dreams be just dreams. Just do it. What is this, Kyle
Stowers of the Miami Marlins?
I threw my voice out.
You okay? I just wanted to say, just do it. Forget the rest of it.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Nike.
Just do it.
Oh, is that enough?
Stour, he's got light Stour power.
I think he was the player of the week.
Leading up to it, he hit 2 home runs, I believe, right before the All-Star game in one game, and one of them was a walk-off in the 10th inning or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that light Stour power.
Is that enough? No.
Stour's hit 1?
Yep.
So how many batters do they get?
You get 3.
3 batters?
Yep.
You know what? I like the Twins hats too. The Twins hats are red instead of navy blue. Mm-hmm. I like that. That's probably one of my favorite ones too. It reminds me of the.
Is that the TC or the M with the star?
I think it's the TC. Not like you're talking like, almost like Washington Senators.
No. You've seen the M with you've seen the M with the star, right?
I don't know if I have.
That's their home hat. There's an M with like a northern star.
Maybe I have. Oh, is it like? Doesn't it have the state of Minnesota behind it? What am I thinking of?
Yeah.
Here, let me look it up.
This is what I do not. By the way, Randy Arozarena, right? Of the, or is it? Hold on, who is it?
No, it's Randy.
It's Randy Arozarena.
Yep.
That's what I don't like right here. Look,
the backwards cap.
Yeah, you're playing for the Seattle Mariners. You gotta show it off.
Well, the backwards cap was a Griffey thing.
No, you're not Griffey. Stop. And Griffey wasn't in a swing off. So
true, but I don't know.
No, you're playing for.
I'm cool with the backwards hat.
You're playing for the Seattle Mariners. Turn the hat around.
You know who complains about backwards hats, and I cannot stand him. My least favorite sports commentator of all time.
Dave Portnoy?
No.
Pat McAfee?
No. You think they would complain about backwards caps? No. Is
that a hit? That's a homer.
Yeah, that's one for Rosarena on his first swing.
Yep.
Colin
Cowherd?
Yeah. Cannot stand him.
You don't like the Thundering Herd?
Hate it. Hate his show. Hate's a strong word. I dislike it very much, especially his take on backwards caps, because he is clearly anti-Philadelphia Eagle. That is one thing I've noticed watching him over and over again. And the first time I heard him like bad-mouthing the Eagles, all he had to say was, it was like during Carson Wentz's like MVP season when he was like on track to win MVP when the Eagles won the Super Bowl. He was just nonstop like, Carson Wentz just throws his hat on backwards and then just at the press conference, what are you, 12? It's like, dude, why do you care? Just little things like that.
It's a brand. Well,
I do like.
It's a brand thing.
I get it, but at the same time, like
thing. You're playing for the team.
The Mariners are notorious. Griffey made the backwards cap a thing in baseball.
But not in the All-Star game. You can do that. Do that in a game, not in the All-Star game.
I don't know. I like the backwards cap. I'm cool with it. What was I looking up before?
You were looking up the Minnesota.
Thank you. Yes.
Twins home hat. And here comes Kyle Schwarber. Here comes Schwarbs. Keep this guy in mind.
Yeah, I wish the Red Sox could get a guy like that. Oh, wait. They had him.
So did the Nationals.
Yeah, I know. My other favorite team. And where'd he go? He went right up to Philly.
He went to Philly. That's right. They all go to Philly. They all go from D.C. to Philly.
Yep. Bryce Harper, Trey Turner, Kyle Schwarber. The cleanest swing. The cleanest. Just not even a hair of a doubt that was gone. It looked like he didn't even try. He was just like, bah.
That was the first swing right there.
This one. I had not seen this.
That's their home hat.
That's cool.
Oh,
that one's even further.
That one's headed to Marietta.
That one's got a layover.
Oh my goodness. That's two right there. He's got one swing left in him. Can he do it again? Can he do it again?
Here we go.
Here we go. Okay.
Takes one.
Yeah.
He wanted that
Takes one to no one,
He
right?
wanted that one too.
So one's already headed to Marietta, another one to Savannah. Oh my goodness. He's done it again.
On top of the chop house. Nope. Right in front of the chop house.
Right in front of the chop house.
And the National League.
Chop.
The National League walks it off on the swing off.
It's not a walk-off.
Yeah. Kyle Schwarber wins it in the swing off is what I should say.
No. You have to.
Well, the National League wins it in the swing off, not Kyle Schwarber, but I mean,
the next slugger that comes up has the opportunity.
Oh, there's another one.
Yes.
Oh, whoa.
Yes.
My bad. So they're going to.
You're just seeing how this works now.
Yeah, I know. I didn't get to see it. I thought.
Okay.
I haven't seen. All I saw was the Schwarber highlights.
Stop leaving to go home. Who cares about it? Stop it.
Yeah, screw my bedtime.
That's right. Nobody cares about that. Well, if they did, it wouldn't start at 8:28, right?
Yeah, I guess. I guess you're right. Oh, the National League, so excited.
Yeah.
3 home runs on 3 swings, and that last one was a bomb.
And none of them count, by the way, in the stats.
Right, like
that makes no sense.
Yeah, at the end of the game, Kyle Schwarber had 0 hits he was like 0 for 1.
0 for 1, yeah.
Yeah. Even though he hit 3 home runs in the swing off. But it makes sense because it's batting practice. He's getting meatballs lobbed to him.
There's Scooble right there.
This dude's literally, Scooble actually in street clothes, like ready to head out. He's like, can we wrap this up?
I'm going to head out.
Yeah. I don't care who wins. Just let me know.
And this is what I didn't like either. What is he not wearing?
No hat.
No hat. Don't like it.
Is this Arand? Who is it?
That's Aranda of the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yeah. He's got the junk band on, but no hat.
Nope, don't like it. Change it next year, MLB. And make sure that they're wearing the hat facing it so that the team that you're playing for. I think Ken Griffey Jr. was at this game because
him and Randy Johnson are professional photographers.
There's something going on in the Pacific Northwest. Do they teach classes or something that we don't know about?
I guess the scenery is just better out there. Like
that's Puget Sound. So obviously.
The photography out there is just.
Is Seattle a destination for you?
I would go there.
It's a destination. I want to go to T-Mobile Park. We've talked about on the Playback ballparks we want to go to. That's one I want to. I want to go to Seattle.
I want to go when it's open. I want to go to Seattle anyways, but I would go to T-Mobile Park. I would love to see it when like the roof's open.
Okay.
I'd rather have like a nice open air game.
Yes.
Because it's one of those ones that we've talked about.
Rains a lot in Seattle.
It's like retractable and like they can have it like it's like half open, right? Like doesn't it like only half open, half close?
No.
Or does the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought it was like half of the outfield kind of stayed covered when they opened it.
It rains in Seattle all the time. So,
I know. Yeah, they usually have it closed just because of the weather. But
they weren't going to get a ballpark unless they said, you know what?
Yeah,
you gotta have a retractable. They had the Kingdome when they started.
Well, do you think? I know that Seattle gets more National League wins. They don't even have to send up the third batter. Schwarb wins it for them.
You know who the third batter was going to be, right?
Was it Pete?
It was going to be the polar bear. See?
Pete could have won it too. I mean, it's National League. In the swing off here, National League had more heavy hitters at the end of the night.
So instead of a National League East opponent in the Mets getting an MVP, a National League East in the Phillies gets MVP.
People that are saying like, oh, it's rigged, the Mets can't get it. It's like they just gave it to another National League East team. It's not because it's the Braves.
Well, here's
stadium,
the thing. The Phillies haven't had – do you realize this is the first Phillies All-Star Game MVP since the 1960s?
Yeah, but even then it's like I still don't want to hear it. If the Phillies –
That's not Polar Bear Pete. That's Kyle Schwarber of the Philadelphia Phillies.
That's the Kyle Schwarber bomb. I still – they gave it to another National League East. I don't want to hear that the Braves are playing favorites. It's because we're – the Mets, like...
Shouldn't have worn that stupid... What is it? Is that a do-rag, a bandana? What is that?
It's a junk headband. I got one on right now, actually.
Well, you're not playing baseball.
Yeah,
so,
I'm not in the game. So.
You're not in the game either. We'll get in the game.
Yeah, I would love to. Sign me up for... Maybe Jay Dawg and I will do a little home run derby somewhere sometime. Maybe we can get someone to toss us some BP and me and Jay Dawg will see who can...
6 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the American League. 6 runs... 8 hits, 2 errors for the National League. However, it's 7-6 because of they give
swing
the
off.
Swing off with the 1 run. The first time we ever see the swing off. And again, Philadelphia next year, folks, okay? Philadelphia next year. If we can somehow find a way to get in.
If anyone's got a connection.
5 tickets.
Anyone's got. Lodging, we will.
Yeah, we're going to do our part on MLB.com to get tickets. And the like.
Try and get some press
contests,
tickets. Yeah.
Yes.
But if anyone out there has any connections, wants to see the Playback live,
we were going if we get to Philadelphia, Siege, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If we get to Philadelphia, as we see Schwarbs,
yep.
If we get to Philadelphia next year, that Sunday, if we can get to the City Winery or some place in Philadelphia that will have us with an audience, we will do on this laptop right here with a big projector, the 1996 Major League Baseball All-Star Game, which was also in
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Yep.
That's the last time they've had it. They're going to have it again in 2026.
How cool is it that it's in Philadelphia next year and a Philly won it this year, like won the MVP this year?
It's like passing the torch on. Here you go.
Like next year, Schwarber, if he's still with the Phillies, and
I don't know if he will be.
If whatever, if he shows up to the Phillies All-Star Game next year, it'll be cool to like greet the home crowd, be the reigning MVP. But
he's going to be there, but I don't think he's going to be there as a member of the Philadelphia Phillies.
Where do you think he's going?
I think he's going to go west.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably L.A.
No. They'll go to L.A.
I would love to see him go to Colorado. He's the type of guy that needs to go to Colorado. Not that he would.
The Rockies aren't going to spend money until after the lockout ends.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm just saying, I would love to see. He's the type of player I would love to see play in Colorado. Just because
shore bombs.
He could hit like 70, 80 home runs. I was going to say, he's going to hit
80 home runs.
Yeah.
He's going to
He'll get like 100 hits, but 80 of them will be home runs. Like, you know what I mean? Like he won't. Yeah. He'll be swinging for the fences if he goes somewhere with a high elevation like that.
That's right.
But Dog.
Yeah.
Instant classic.
Instant classic. There it is.
That does it for the playback.
2025 Major League Baseball All-Star Game, our first ever instant classic. Now, we had a special edition of the playback with Bret the Hitman Hart celebrating his 8th birthday, right?
Yes.
Earlier this month in July. Feels like forever, though, doesn't it? It was against Roddy Piper at WrestleMania 8 for the Intercontinental Championship, which Piper held at the time.
That was a great one.
So this is our second special edition, essentially, but our first instant classic. We may have more in the future on the playback, especially during NFL season. There could be a no-hitter that we don't know. I mean, we know about, but a no-hitter, something special that could happen. We'll see.
Yes.
Special thanks to MLB for the feed there on their YouTube channel. It was MLB International with Matt Hard Rock Vasgersian and Yonder Alonso.
Any instant classic recommendations, as always, send it to the X BetThisP. Send it to our TikTok BetThis_. Find us on the Pulse of NH.com under the Pulse Podcast Network. You'll find Bet This. That's where the playback is found. You can find all of that on the Pulse of NH and
pulseofnh.com. And look at the Pulse Podcast Network, and that's where you get all your podcasts. Not just Bet This or the playback, but other ones as well.
Lots of playbacks on the way. Too many to name, but be ready for a bunch of playback episodes to be coming out. Monday Night Football series happening this football season. The 1995 World Series. We're going to be doing all 6 games, and the 75 World Series Game 6, as Jay Dawg has alluded to, one of the some say the greatest World Series game of all time, or one of the greatest World Series of all time, is that 1975 Red Sox versus Reds World Series.
Game 6, one for the ages, as you said. Some have called it the greatest World Series. Forget game, World Series of all time. I know many people who have actually told me that, who lived to see it. Neither of us lived to see that.
Yeah, this will be the first playback that'll be older than both.
For baseball.
For baseball,
yeah. Yes. We did Smokin' Joe Frazier versus George Foreman. That was the Down Goes Frazier.
Yes.
So,
and any playbacks that we've done, go check them out. We've done Smokin' Joe Frazier, as you just said.
Yep.
We've done.
We're gonna do Muhammad Ali fights, folks.
We did.
And we're gonna do it. Don't worry.
We did Hagelin versus Hearns. Hagler versus Hearns. Excuse me.
Who's Hagelin?
We did.
My tax accountant.
Yeah,
Larry Hagelin.
I'm trying to haggle some money into my pocket with Bet This. You can check out Bet This. Check out our other playbacks. Like we said, we've done the 2000 All-Star Game leading up to this one.
Tomorrow, because this is a Tuesday, it was a week ago when this happened. Tomorrow, CC Sabathia's Major League debut as Cooperstown Week rolls on. We're going to have his first game he ever played in the majors as Cleveland took on Baltimore. It's funny because Baltimore and Cleveland are facing off this week in Cleveland. I love that. Weird how that works. Then Friday, Billy Wagner and his combined no-hitter along with the Houston Astros. He was the closer at the time. He, alongside Ichiro and CC Sabathia, are alive and going to be inducted this Sunday to the Baseball Hall of Fame. We've got an all-new Bet This coming down the pike on the Pulse Podcast Network. You'll be able to catch it on the Pulse of New Hampshire radio stations this Saturday at 2 p.m., or 2:05, I should say, 2:05 p.m. And then, as we've also mentioned, we've got SummerSlam Classics on the way.
Yes.
We already did one.
Yep.
I'll tell you about it later when it happens. And then we're going to have more SummerSlam Classics because SummerSlam is on its way. First ever 2 nights ever in SummerSlam history will be happening this Saturday and Sunday, August 2nd and 3rd, I believe, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Because August 1st, I believe, is a Friday, is it not?
Yes.
Okay, so 2nd and 3rd.
Yes, the first is a Friday, actually.
Okay, for MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. So night 1, night 2, SummerSlam. Looking forward to that. And we've got SummerSlam Classics. WWE is doing their 25 greatest SummerSlam matches of all time. And we did one of those. And we'll have a couple more down the pike as well.
Very excited. Make sure, follow us, Bet This _. Follow Bet This everywhere you can on the pulseofnh.com. Find the Playback under the Bet This umbrella. And,
This was an instant classic.
And don't forget, folks, I guess this does it, but don't forget, if you're going to bet
this.
And we will see you in the next one.
This special edition of the Playback is over. It's okay. You can hit fast forward now.
You've been listening to The Playback, a production of the Pulse Podcast Network.